his Instagram that me and Devin about to spar. So it's probably like 100 people, 100 or 200 people in there.
The recent saga involving Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia, and Devin Haney stands out as a testament to the sport's complex dynamics. This narrative unfolds with Ryan Garcia's strategic move, leaking a sparring video featuring Gervonta Davis and a young Devin Haney. A clip that showcases Davis in a dominant light during their encounter. This act has not only heightened the tension between Garcia and Haney, but has also thrown the upcoming bout on April 20th into the spotlight as a deeply personal confrontation. The leaked footage has become a focal point for various narratives and counterclaims. Devin Haney, dubbed The Dream, has vocally dismissed the video's portrayal, emphasizing his youth at the time of the sparring, and accusing Garcia of selectively editing the footage to misrepresent the session's true nature.
It was so long ago that it doesn't even matter now because, we're grown men and we could, settle it in the ring.
Haney contends that at 16 he more than held his ground against Davis, known for his formidable prowess in the ring. Haney said, "I was just a kid when that sparring happened, but I stepped into the ring with one of the best and learned a lot from it. That's what champions do, they challenge themselves." His remarks reflect defiance and a promise to settle scores in the upcoming match, marking the event not just as a sporting contest but as a battleground for personal and professional redemption. In addition, Haney criticized Ryan Garcia for leaking the footage, emphasizing the unspoken rule in boxing that what happens in the gym should stay in the gym. He expressed disappointment, stating, "It's disappointing to see private gym work used as a public tool. In boxing, we respect the sanctity of the gym, and it's unfortunate that not everyone holds those values." Gervonta Davis, a world-renowned boxer known for his knockout power and skill inside the ring, has publicly slammed Ryan Garcia for his actions. Davis's response to the leaked footage highlights a breach of the unspoken rules that govern the sport of boxing, particularly the sanctity of sparring sessions. Sparring in the world of boxing is often considered sacred, a time for fighters to hone their skills, experiment with new techniques, and prepare for upcoming fights without the pressure of public scrutiny. It's an unwritten rule that what happens in the gym stays in the gym. This confidentiality allows fighters to be vulnerable, take risks, and grow without fear of judgment or exploitation. Gervonta Davis's criticism of Garcia stems from this breach of trust. By leaking the footage, Garcia not only violated the privacy of the sparring session, but also used it as a tool in the psychological warfare leading up to his scheduled fight with Haney. Davis's remarks likely focus on the disrespect shown towards the sport's traditions and the potential negative impact this breach could have on the training environment. Fighters may become more guarded, less willing to take risks, or even refuse to spar with certain partners out of fear that the footage could be used against them in the future. Furthermore, Davis's response serves as a defense of his sparring partner, Devin Haney. Despite any rivalries or competition, there's mutual respect among fighters, a brotherhood formed through shared challenges and experiences. Davis's slam against Garcia is not just a critique of the act itself, but a show of solidarity with Haney, reinforcing the idea that some lines should not be crossed, even in the heat of rivalry. Ryan Garcia's decision to leak the footage may have been intended to shake Haney's confidence or sway public opinion, but it has also led to broader discussions about sportsmanship, respect, and the ethics of psychological warfare in boxing. While mind games and trash talk have always been part of the sport, the digital age brings new challenges and considerations, especially when it comes to the privacy and sanctity of training sessions. In essence, Gervonta Davis's condemnation of Ryan Garcia for leaking the sparring footage with Devin Haney underlines the importance of respect and confidentiality in boxing. It highlights the unwritten codes that govern the sport and the need for integrity among its participants. As the boxing community reflects on this incident, it may lead to a reevaluation of the boundaries of psychological warfare and the preservation of the sport's core values. Ryan Garcia, on the other hand, seems to have employed the video as a psychological ploy, aiming to unsettle Haney and gain an upper hand before they even step into the ring. Garcia's tactic extends beyond mere trash talk. It's a calculated attempt to undermine Haney's confidence and stature in the eyes of fans and pundits alike. The narrative he presents is one where Haney is outclassed and outmatched, a narrative he hopes will seep into the public's and perhaps Haney's own consciousness ahead of their clash. Ryan said, "I released the footage because I want to show the world what happens behind closed doors. It's all part of the game. Everyone should see the level at which we are competing. I'm here to shake things up and make sure the fight is one that fans will remember." The responses from the boxing community and the general public have been mixed, with some decrying Garcia's breach of the unspoken code of conduct that typically governs sparring sessions, where what happens in the gym is expected to stay in the gym. This sentiment reflects a traditionalist view, respecting the sanctity of the training space as a ground for learning and improvement, not for public spectacle or shame. Moreover, this incident has dragged other prominent names into the fray, including Adrian Broner and Floyd Mayweather. Broner's intervention during the sparring session, according to his account, paints a picture of a competitive but potentially overwhelming scenario for Haney, then only 17. This act, meant to protect, now serves as a counter-narrative to Garcia's claims, adding layers to the pre-fight drama. Floyd Mayweather's involvement adds another dimension, connecting past and present narratives of boxing prowess and mentorship. The leaking of the footage and Mayweather's alleged role in showing it to Garcia have sparked responses from Haney's camp, particularly from Bill Haney, who has highlighted past sparring sessions where Devin supposedly outclassed Mayweather himself. Bill said, "Ryan's decision to release that sparring footage is a desperate move, showing he's more about antics outside the ring than actual fighting inside it. It's a breach of the unspoken respect between fighters." This narrative not only counters the current portrayal of Haney as inferior, but also invokes a storyline of passing torches and emerging eras, framing the upcoming fight as a moment of generational shift. Bill further added, "Devin has grown immensely since that sparring session, and unlike some, he respects the code of the gym. We're focused on the real fight, not playing games on social media. Come fight night, the truth will be revealed in the ring." As the fight date approaches, the boxing world watches with bated breath, not just for the outcome of the bout itself, but for the resolution of a narrative filled with allegations, rebuttals, and personal stakes. The Haney versus Garcia match is poised to be more than just a contest of physical skill. It's a climax of a story woven with pride, reputation, and the relentless pursuit of greatness in the unforgiving arena of public opinion and professional sport. The real question remains beyond the physical matchup. Which fighter will emerge psychologically triumphant, having navigated the treacherous waters of mind games, media narratives, and personal vendettas? The ring will tell, as it always does, but until then, the saga of Davis, Haney, and Garcia serves as a compelling chapter in the ever-evolving narrative of boxing. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed the knockout updates, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to stay in the fight with us. This is Fight Radar, signing off.